2019 was a banner year for us in so many ways as we experienced a fresh, bold, and unprecedented move of God in and through our church as He brought together two distinct churches. One of our churches, Makers Church, was almost a decade old, and North Park Baptist Church has been on this corner of Bancroft and North Park Way for almost 100 years. And we don't want to lose the idea that we right now have been entrusted with so much, that we have the duty not only to uphold, but to grow.
And we're convinced that this neighborhood of North Park has an exponential impact and influence on San Diego. So if God can do a movement and a work here in North Park, that's going to have ripple out effects into the city of San Diego. We want this physical space to be a blessing and a resource for the neighborhood. We want to see life happening throughout these rooms, not just on Sundays, but throughout the week. So we're launching this campaign, Here for Good. And that name has a lot of multiple meanings to it. One is that we are here for good, meaning we are here to stay in this space. It's also this idea that we are here for good. We want to be known for the things that we are for, and specifically, we want to be a blessing to San Diego and here in North Park.
Over the next few years, we'll renovate our entire campus with much needed infrastructure improvements and repairs that will allow us to serve others and do more good in North Park, as well as the rest of our city. And some of our biggest needs right now are to put an elevator in so that anybody and everybody can access all floors of our building. But we also need to build bathrooms that are accessible for everybody.
We have all kinds of big vision for turning our 3-story building into some kind of co-working space where different nonprofits and companies can come and make a home, where we can have artisan studios, where creativity and art can be generated here in this space.
We dream that one day that every dollar of your tithe and of your giving would go directly to impact in the neighborhood. And so we would love to fund our operating costs off of revenue from the assets that we have as a church.
We want to renovate and beautify our kids' space so that our families and our neighborhoods and our children can have amazing spaces for daycare and childcare, not just on the weekends, but all throughout the week. We want this place to be buzzing with life.
This is actually our most used room. It gets used almost daily. Moms group and a men's group and so many different community groups that meet in this room throughout the week.
So to be able to have the space to meet and do our moms group has been so huge for us as a group. Before this, we met at 2 different houses, and it was fine for hosting a group, but since we have so many moms, that means we have so many kids. And most of our moms have more than one kid.
And we could only grow so much in that space because it's someone's home and we have kids. But having the space here, we're able to have daycares, different volunteers to help.
Our group has almost doubled in size because we have the space here. So it has been just not only an opportunity for better ministry, but also more ministry.
So here's how we're going to do this. We've hired an architect. We've done a lot of work on the back end to figure out what it's going to require to flip this building, to change it into something that can be used for the next 100 years. This is a big task, but we can't do it alone. We're moving forward in faithfulness together. We need you to partner with us. We need to sacrifice together in a great way to see this come to pass. As you consider how you want to support the future of Makers Church, your giving, whether big or small, can have a huge impact. We invite you to join us as we step into our future together, to be here for good.